Starting at small forward, at 6'9" number 8, Zaire Williams. Man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inch.
Greetings, everyone. And before...
Thanks very much. Now,
isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Jalen Green. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. And for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Morant. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Green. Smith with a wide-open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Morant passes to Pirtle. Payne against Porter. 6 to shoot. The shot. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pirtle with the steal. Payne against Porter. Payne looking around. Left side Jackson. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter. Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Williams. At the elbow, it's Jackson. The pass to Bane. Jackson trying to break free. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Porter, no luck. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a region.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Memphis with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. Nice D from Porter. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here is Porter. Pass to Green. Smith outside. Back to Green. Lets the three fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson finds Morant. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
And the tools are there for Jackson to become a great rebounder. Has the size and instinct for the game.
For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Bain with it. Now guarded by Porter. Out of hand on it. Pirtle against Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 7.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. Here's Jackson. And another shot. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green against Morant. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Bain. Over Porter. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Green. The lead is 2. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A new lineup here for Houston. Morant looking around. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the left side wing. Hayes down low. Guarded by Morant. The shot's good from Hayes.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Memphis trails by 4. Morant dishes to Grant. Pass to Adams. Smith against Bain. And stolen by Whiteside. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Grant, right side. He's guarded by Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
To the middle. Here's Smith. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Grant outside. And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the basket by Johnson.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Bain. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bain's got 6 points. Houston leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. Gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Bain. Six on the shot clock. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here is Johnson. Driving the lane. Houston moving it around. He's guarded by Johnson. Now the feed to Grant. On the wing, Bain. Lets it fly. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith outside. Back to Oladipo. Smith the pass to Oladipo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tries to keep it alive. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Fans, make some noise for your Memphis.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Smith. Kevin Porter is out there with Green. And there's Miles Turner. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bain. Porter against Morant. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Bain finds Turner. Houston needs to get a shot. That one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And that one drops.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smith for 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now here's Williams. Payne finds Jackson. On target from 13 feet. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And for a big man, Jackson has a sound jump shot. Perfect for the modern NBA.
Porter passes to Smith. Down low. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
They get it back. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep. Putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
And it's tied up with that one. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, Morant, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams trying to break free, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here is Porter. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. To stop the run. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nobody near Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Porter. The pass to Turner. Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 7. Outside, Williams. Guarded by Green. Back to Williams. Pass to Pirtle. Puts the move on. He lays it in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here he goes. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
A new lineup here for Houston. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. Grant with the ball. Now Smith defending. Back to Morant for 3. That shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the rejection by Morant. Williams in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Grant. That's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, guys, we've also seen them do a great job with steals. I know that's a stat that can cut both ways. It's not always meaningful. But those turnovers forced can turn into easy baskets at times.
Now Grant, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Shoots over Johnson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Houston trails by 12. Johnson outside. He kicks to Oladipo. Johnson with it. He feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. He's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Grant in the post. He's against Smith. Adams, the pass to Williams. And he drives in. Out to Morant. Free throw line jump shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter. Now here's Johnson. Oladipo outside. Johnson dishes to Smith. Back to Johnson. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for Houston. Morant passes to Grant. Morant against Johnson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
They get hits on Whiteside.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Haynes checked in.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Memphis, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. A 12-point game. Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And it's Grant in the corner. Clock at 6. Over Oladipo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston trails by 10. Here's Smith. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Bain. Grant kicks to Bain. Passes to Morant. Johnson with the block. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so
With the score. 51-40.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Checking out Memphis. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, make some noise for your...
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jackson. Desmond Bain out there with John Morant. Then there's Porter, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
On the wing, Turner. Over in the corner, Green. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Pass to Jackson. Turner with the steal. Inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Williams finds Morant. Tries it from the top of the key. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
For 3, Smith. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And play stop and whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Morant. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Smith the pass to Turner. Stolen by Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
For 3.
Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Outside, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Turner. And it's Houston with another.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Memphis leading by 12. Morant reaches to Pirtle. Porter against Bain. Out to Morant. Dish now to Pirtle. Here's Bain. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Bain.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams finds Pirtle. Here's Jackson. That one's not going to go. And the Rockets take it the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 14. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the N1.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee to allow people to be a part of it, it's like highlights, but live.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Williams. And there's the pass to Jackson. Bain with it.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Grant in for John Morant. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both. Memphis leading by 7. Outside, Bain. Back to Williams. Covered by Hayes. And he comes up with the deuce.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Houston trails by 9. Now Johnson. He's got 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 17 points for Smith.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Grant. Shot clock at 6. Payne for 3. And they'll get another chance. Grant, that's good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Johnson, the pass to Smith from deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 7.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
And here is Johnson. Now a timeout called by Houston. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up. Rockets have been good at the free throw line on this one, 7 of 8. That's good from Johnson.
Line for the Rockets.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Bain, he can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first free throw is good.
Smith at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Smith. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. 6-point lead. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now, here's Grant. 7 points in the game. And Adams kicks to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Covered by Smith. Pass to Adams. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Smith outside. Passes it to Hayes. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bain. From 13, it's rebounded by Houston. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his team.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Whiteside. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Smith in at the 2-guard. Pass to Hayes. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. The shot. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul.
Free throw good, Smith.
Foul.
Houston with a big group substitution
Shooting
here.
for Houston, Smith.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Bain passes to Purtle. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Smith outside. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Smith. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Guarded by Morant. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Memphis moving that ball around. There's the pass to Williams over Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Houston trails by 4. Here is Porter. Outside Turner, back to Porter. Left side Turner. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morant passes to Williams. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Porter with it. Now guarded by Purtle. It's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Houston making a switch. He's checked in.
Hurdle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Morant against Porter. Smith outside. Back to Porter. Morant with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Whiteside's checked in for Reed. And it's Johnson in for Kevin Porter. Johnson, the pass to Turner. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Over in the corner, Williams. A 3-ball. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson, the pass to Green. Johnson with it. Down low. Right side. No good again that time. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fires for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bane, no good. Houston trails by 8. Green kicks to Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Bane passes to Pirtle. Morant against Green. Back to Pirtle. And stolen by Whiteside. Bane against Johnson. Here's Whiteside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Johnson, the pass to Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pirtle against Whiteside. Whiteside, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Free throw good. Bane.
At the line.
And Bane drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. On the jam by Whiteside.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Outside, Green. To the paint, Pirtle with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Whiteside finds Turner. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Bane passes to Jackson. Rockets with the rebound. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
4th team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Down low, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And that one's good, Morant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Out to Turner. Dishes it to Green. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Johnson. Another miss by Houston. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Payne with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Over in the corner, Turner. Smith on the wing. Johnson for three. No good on the shot. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Payne finds Morant.